Well, everybody, it's your boy, just like back with another video. You know it, aka Goosebumps Jen. Um, Back here to do another review on a movie I saw yesterday. I did not do Godzilla King of the Monsters review yesterday. I am sorry. I got from the movie at 6:30, and I was so fucking tired. And then my parents were doing some of my chinchilla, and I didn't eat dinner until it was like 7:30. So I just sat at home and just chilled and watched Buffy on DVD for like an hour for the rest of the night. That's basically what I did. So I'm sorry I didn't bring you the review as soon as I got home, but I'm here to bring it to you now. So let's get into this review. What can I say about Godzilla King of Monsters other than it was a fucking awesome film? I'm a Godzilla fan. I'm a huge Godzilla fan. I don't have any posters in the room of Godzilla because I haven't found any that yet. But when they come out with a Godzilla poster for King of Monsters, I'm gonna get that for sure. And put it somewhere in the room. But Godzilla, from I used to watch Godzilla at the age. I started watching Godzilla at the age of 7, around the same age that I started watching horror films, as you don't know. Well, actually, I started watching horror films around age 6 and 7. But I started watching mainly started watching horror films when I was 7. So, and just like, no, and how, so I watched Godzilla, and I own the entire Godzilla series, I do. Up till the recent film I don't own. Everything else I own. The recent 2014 film I don't own. I don't own Godzilla King of Monsters yet because obviously it's not even out on DVD yet. But I do own Godzilla. I did see Godzilla King of Monsters. My favorite monster besides Godzilla, as everyone wants to know, is King Ghidorah and Rodan. Those are the main rival for Godzilla in this film. Ghidorah is what he's named in the series, but in like his original name, translated to English, is King Ghidorah. Well, I just call him King Ghidorah for fun. His real name is Ghidorah, but I call him King Ghidorah for fun. Because I guess in the way they say it, you don't pronounce the I-N or the N-G. You just do the Ghidorah part. I guess it's the way for the Japanese translation for it. I guess I don't fucking know. So Ghidorah was a badass in this film. I loved him. I was kind of pissed in the film when basically they decide to release his ass because that was fucking stupid. Ghidorah is like Godzilla but on steroids. No, yeah, this is Ghidorah's powers basically. Regeneration, meaning he can regenerate as many things that he's lost. So a wing, his own heads, he has 3 of them. And all 3 heads spew electric lightning, basically. Yellow lightning, which is really fucking awesome, actually. And he can fly and create storms as he flies. That's how powerful he is. Godzilla only beats him because when they, in this film, I love how he beats him because there's a scene. What happened was Godzilla got his ass kicked accidentally by us because then we released a new weapon that basically sucks out all the oxygen in a place and destroys all oxygenized life forms. And Godzilla, the problem with that was Godzilla got hit by King Ghidorah, survived, but Godzilla didn't technically survive. And he's recharging his by radiation, which could have taken years, and they don't have years in that situation because the Earth is basically being destroyed as we speak. Like legit cities are being crumpled. Boston is unrecognizable in this film at one point. It's like just being destroyed. Not Wrigley Field, something field, Langley or whatever the field is for the Boston Red Sox is completely destroyed at one point towards the film. But what happened was they end up blowing him with a nuclear device in close proximity, Godzilla, and that regenerates him. But the problem is it worked too well, and he's going supernova. Let's put it this way. He's becoming like a hydrogen bomb. And the best part is where he basically just ends up beating the shit out of Ghidorah. He just releases, like, I guess you could say, a hydrogen blast form, and it melts Ghidorah, and then everything's smoke, and like after that, because there was like a hydrogen blast, and then immediately after that, you just see Ghidorah's head, and you think he's still alive, but then you see Godzilla, and he's eating his head, and he just like, and then he fucking does the radiation blast move, and to finish it off finally, and to swallow his head, and then the one human says, I'm glad I'm glad he's on our side. He's on our side. And he's like, yeah. The other scene I liked is, I hated the woman, the mom. She went full on terrorist and tried to destroy the world. Her plan was basically to kill people. Yeah. Because the world was becoming infected with humans, and it was a messed up motive. She finally saw the error of her ways at the very end, but that was after her daughter went out to go fucking stop the thing. They also built a machine to talk to the Titans, as they're called. Rodan and Mothra fought, and Rodan got his ass kicked by Mothra. Poor Mothra died. I felt bad for Mothra. Mothra did not deserve to die. Mothra is one of my other favorites, besides Rodan and Ghidorah and Godzilla. There are a few I did not notice. I did not know, like the mammoth one. That was like a mammoth. I did not know. I know Anguillus. Anguillus is another one. He's a Ankylosaurus kind of one. And I know that he wasn't in that. There was an insect one. There was Rodan for sure. I love the part where quick question, what do the locals call this one when they're at Rodan, where it's like in Mexico? They call him Rodan, the fire demon. And he comes out of a volcano like a badass, like a fucking badass. My boy Rodan is like, boom! I'm like, yeah, you're fucked. The best part, I love this one scene where they're like, okay, I have a question. The Ghidorah is actually isn't like in a giant superstorm, and he's flying towards Rodan, and he says, "What are we supposed to do?" Well, here's what's gonna either one of the three things are gonna happen. We either lead him there to a fight, something where he says something, and then the last word he doesn't say, but we both know it means fuck. Like they're gonna fuck each other. Which I don't think that would happen because Rodan is a guy and so is Ghidorah, I think. I believe Ghidorah is a guy as well? Yeah. So that would be really weird. Now you can fuck Mothra for all I know. That's the only one I know that's a female for sure. Godzilla is supposed to be female in certain, in the live action or the original one from the 90s for the American Godzilla, which was completely crap. I still like it sometimes. It's a good movie. It's complete crap, though. But, yeah, definitely go see Godzilla King of Monsters. Great film. Hope you all see it. If you love Godzilla, if you love all the monsters, go see this one. Rodan, Mothra, Ghidorah, they're all in it. A few new ones. And Kong is mentioned, like, thousands of times. I think I counted 15 times Kong was mentioned. Or a reference to Kong. Not his actual name, but like, oh, there's a Titan in Skull Island. Like, obviously that's Kong. You can't just say it's not Kong. And then there's, in the end, there's a scene, what is Kong to a god? And it's, yeah, Godzilla. They're setting up Godzilla versus Kong. I'm sorry. That's it for this video, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Also, thank you all for 107 subscribers. You all make me really humble. And please share my videos on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, wherever you can share videos. And I will see you guys in the next video.